Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Do not sell your silver for at least 10 years. This is the motto of the game. This will allow you to not sell short when silver could easily go double, triple the value that you sell at, and it keeps it simple. If you're trying to figure out when the right time is and when it's going to top and all that, one, you make irrational decisions because the emotional attachment involved clouds your judgment, and two, it's impossible to tell. Even if silver hits $50 in 5 years like it did 10 years ago, let's say it's $50, what if you sold all your silver and then within another 5 years it goes to $100, $200? You know that feeling in your gut when you have regret? How you wish you can go back in time? You don't want to be kicking yourself in the butt wishing that you didn't sell yourself short. So a 10-year span is enough time for silver to naturally and gradually appreciate. And before I keep going on, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for all the comments. I read all the comments. I don't respond to all of them. I'm going to start trying to respond to more comments because you guys and gals literally have saved my channel, not only from motivating me, but just really, just the generosity, the amount of support really makes me feel lucky. You know, I'm definitely in a lucky position, but it really does motivate me to just want to keep making good content for you to learn, to get educated on, even just entertained, to inform. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Without you guys, I would not be making videos. I don't know where my channel would be, even if I had a channel. You know, I definitely would have quit years ago, but you guys keep me going. So I really do want to say thank you, and that's why I try to do my giveaways. That's why I try to, you know, become generous and do the, you know, return the favor, because without you, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am right now in life, financially, spiritually, anything. So anyways, to get back to the video, I just wanted to make a side note of that. Just thank you so much. So anyways, getting back to the video, when silver hit $50 in the past 40 years, you know, in the 80s and in 2011, what happened? It rose extremely fast, so that meant it was probably going to crash extremely fast, right? So if silver starts to rally right now, in 10 years from now, that's enough time for it to really stay at a high number, at a high price, right? See, that's what we're looking for. That's the name of the game. We want silver to hit $50, but not overnight, because if it hits it overnight, it's going to go back down to $20 again. So we want a slow approach for it to build momentum, to build some stability, to break the resistance levels, to stay above the support lines. And it has to be the perfect formula, but not too perfect, not like stocks do or not like cryptocurrency. Not everything has to fall into place. All it needs is one spark, which could be the 2020 presidential election, one spark, and then it just has to keep, you know, supply and demand is obviously going to be the name of the game, and keeping prices rising as silver shortages is becoming blatantly obvious. But, you know, it just has to stay like that. If it can follow that rhythm, if it can follow that pattern, then we're definitely going to see higher prices. Now, I'm curious where silver could go. I don't want to be a silver pumper. I don't want to be someone that's just saying, you know, silver's going to be $200 within the next year, and you need to buy it all right now, because that's misleading my audience. That's not true. Now, it could hit $30 to $40 within the next year or two. I mean, if you think about it, not even 10 years ago, silver was $50. So it's not out of the realm of impossibility for prices to break through higher numbers like this. Look at palladium. In that article, I referred palladium to silver. Palladium was a sitting duck for a long time. But then all of a sudden, palladium quadruples in value. Now palladium's like $2,700 when it was only sitting at like $800. And people were like, oh, it's not going to do anything. But then when it does, they become desensitized to the price. And now people are still buying palladium at $2,700. In hopes that it goes higher. And that's the thing, is when silver was $50 in 2011, a lot of people were thinking it was going to keep going higher, so they didn't sell. See, the thing is, you need to have a pulse on the markets, a pulse on the economy to see when the right times to sell is. But I'm telling you, that I would wait at least 10 years to sell no matter what the price is, especially if it starts to gradually approach upwards, because for me, that's a perfect amount of time for a new decade to form, for a lot of things to happen. That's 2 more presidential elections, not including this one. That's enough time for the supply and demand to really take part. That's a time for the dollar to really depreciate, with inflation or hyperinflation. And that's just enough time for everything to form to really show where silver's price is and where it's sitting. All of it's starting to come true right now. We're seeing we're seeing the results from the industrial side of it, paying premiums on bullion, which has never happened before. So we're definitely seeing the silver shortage start to take effect. So in 10 years from now, who knows where this could be. We're on to something. I'm telling you guys, we're on to something. I'm sure you know it, but it just sometimes we need reminded and refreshed on it, especially for the newbies. We're on to something big with silver. I'm so confident in that, and I'm not trying to be a silver pumper. That's just looking from educational, from a statistical, from a realistic standpoint. Silver is a ticking time bomb, so hopefully we can accumulate a lot of it while it's still cheap. So the other question always comes to play is when silver is $100, who's going to buy it? Right? Who's going to pay $100 for an ounce of silver? That's ridiculous. Well, I'm here to tell you that a lot of people are going to buy it. Just like in 2011 when silver was $50. Most people were buying it at $50 than ever. Actually, when the higher the price goes, the more people are buying it at the higher prices. And that's because everyone's talking about it. That's because media's talking about it, YouTube videos, your friends and family are talking about it. Just like Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was $20,000, most people were buying it then. They weren't buying Bitcoin at $1,800 because it wasn't doing anything. No one was talking about it back then. See, when silver starts to gain traction, that's when news outlets, that's when everyone's talking about it. That's when the most attention's on it. And that's when most people are going to buy it in turn thinking it's going to go higher. See, it's supposed to be buy low, sell high. Most people buy high and then sell low in fear that it's going to keep going lower. They're doing it opposite. Me and you, we're buying low right now. We're going to sell high, right? We have the right strategy in place. We're doing what it takes to be successful. You know how they say stock market millionaires or Bitcoin billionaires? We're going to be silver stacking trillionaires. Now, not saying that's a lot. You need to own a lot of silver to do that, but the amount of return, a lot of us started buying silver at $15. Imagine if it goes to $200-300 and we have several thousand ounces. Do the math. We're going to be extremely wealthy. Now, I'm telling you this to really show silver's potential in the long run. I was reading a comment, and that's what sparked this video today. Someone was saying, well, I'm in this for the long haul, and that's really what it's about. Long haul, not this quick flip. Yes, you can make a pretty penny, but at what extent? To get back a couple dollars that is deflating anyways? No. We're in this for the long term. There's the long haulers and there's the quick flippers, and I'm definitely a long hauler. I'm not planning on selling my silver for at least 10 years, probably more like 20, 30 years. Because in that time, in 30 years, the sky is literally the limit on where silver could be. In the last 30 years, silver's hit $50 twice. So in the next 30 years from now, the possibility of silver hitting $50 twice again is just as likely. But if not, the stakes are more dire, more serious, more severe than ever. So silver might hit $100, $200 twice in the next 30 years. Imagine if us paying $18 an ounce right now at that price, we're going to be making some good money. I have a daughter coming on the way, due April 10th actually, so it's coming really fast. My girlfriend's 8 months pregnant. And I'm looking at my future, financial stability, financial freedom. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck like I've seen so many other people. I want to have wealth, not be rich and have it gone in 5 years. I want wealth, and that's what silver can offer. So I'm curious what your time frame is. When are you planning on selling? Are you going to gauge the markets, keep a pulse on the markets, and kind of play it by ear? Or are you looking at more a quick flip aside? Or are you the long hauler like I am? I'm definitely the long hauler, and I definitely recommend not selling for at least 10 years, given all the reasons why. Now, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing 3 giveaways, actually. 3 giveaways in the next week or so. The first one, I'm choosing the winner on Saturday, and then Sunday will be the start of giveaway number 2. So if you want to go enter, check out my video I posted yesterday morning. If you want to enter, 3 chances, you have 3 opportunities to win free silver. And I definitely think that anyone, I don't know who in their right mind wouldn't want free silver. So why not? Go check out my giveaways. I definitely want them to be big. I want everyone to have an opportunity to go enter, because I hate when after the giveaway people are saying, man, I wish I would have found this yesterday or whatever. So I'm trying to inform it on every video about my giveaways so everyone has a chance to enter and a potential chance to win. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. Like I said, thank you all for the comments, the support on the channel. It means the world to me. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here right now. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, because I do post daily videos. This is Silver Slayer. I will see you guys soon. Peace.